Well, hey, Hugh Hefner here, ready to talk about some more Black Sabbath, specifically Dio's Black Sabbath, otherwise known as Heaven and Hell. This is the one album that Dio, Ronnie James Dio, was in Sabbath that they did not call themselves Sabbath. They actually went under the name Heaven and Hell. I just got it in the mail a few days ago, been listening the hell out of it because I love it. Love Ronnie's voice, love Sabbath. Anything they do, I'm going to listen to it. Whether it's Ozzy, Ronnie, Tony, Glenn Hughes, Ian, whoever's singing, I'm probably Rob Halford even, going to listen to it. Love Sabbath. Love this album. It's not like Heaven and Hell, or also Mob Rules, it finally came, or even the 1992 Dio, Dehumanizer when they got back together, or even the Dio albums. It's unto itself. It is its own entity. It's a really good album. You should listen to it. It's produced by the band. Ronnie, Tony, and Geezer are on it. Vinny Appice or Appice. I've heard Tony say Appice. I think Carmine goes by Appice. So I think they kind of do something weird with their name. I guess they have that availability because it is an Italian name or whatever. But anyway, this album is amazing. Go check it out. It is probably one of the heaviest Sabbath albums that has ever been put out, especially with Dio. It came out in 2008, so at that point, Dio had been going on for years. Many lineup changes with Dio, many lineup changes, especially with Sabbath. In that era, we ran up to about, I think, 95 with the Tony Martin era of Sabbath, which is probably one of the lesser known singers as far as like stage names, because he wasn't, from another band, like Rainbow or Deep Purple or anything like that. He was specifically Sabbath's singer at that time. And I think it was 95. Black Sabbath got back together with Ozzy and did some reunion stuff and put out some reunion live albums at Ozfest and stuff like that. So, the Sabbath name had kind of been used, and I think Ozzy and Tony came to the agreement that if Dio was going to do something with Sabbath, that they needed to name it Heaven and Hell. I don't know who came up with that idea, but I think it's a hell of an idea, because it allows the two entities to be able to kind of collide or come together the same time or near the same time. In 2010, Ronnie died of stomach cancer, and shortly thereafter, I think the Sabbath lineup got back together. Of course, Ozzy continued his solo career. There are many Ozzy solo albums before and after and around this era of Heaven and Hell and Sabbath, but it's worth noting that honestly, I think this is the best album they ever put out. I mean, not to dismantle the original album Heaven and Hell, Black Sabbath, when Ozzy left, the first album that they got together with Ronnie James Dio, and nothing against Bill Ward, because I love Bill Ward, but Vinny, I don't know, something about Vinny on these albums, like Mob Rules, just something about them. The Dio albums, they were really good. I think not only because they were Dio, because I love Dio, and that's what we're here to talk about, but Vivian Campbell, who played guitar, and Vinny continued on with Dio on most of these albums that you see here. Last in Line, Holy Diver, Sacred Heart, Dream Evil, which honestly is underrated, and Lock Up the Wolves. Dude, I'm telling you, as far as production and writing and heaviness, this album right here, 2008's The Devil You Know by Heaven and Hell. Go check it out. Subscribe below. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think about the album. Tell me what your favorite, I can't talk. Tell me what your favorite Sabbath album is, what your favorite Sabbath singer is, what your favorite Sabbath album, era, whatever. Look forward to hearing from you. I'm going to cut this one short just because who wants to watch a 30-minute video? I'm going to make plenty of these and look forward to possibly, I think I've got an idea about some Alice in Chains I want to discuss. Old Alice in Chains versus new Alice in Chains with Duvall in there. It's honestly, I think, a really great addition. But we'll get back to that at another time. And of course, there's always things to talk about in the Kiss world. I always seem to be wearing a Kiss shirt when I make one of these. But yeah, another thing is, it's a couple days after Christmas now. I wanted to give a couple shout outs to a buddy I work with for getting me this book. I'm going to read up on that. And of course, my woman, who knows me too well, just like my friends, she got me a Kiss apron and a Kiss waffle maker that imprints Gene Simmons' Demon makeup, so I can have some Demon waffles, amongst other things. But anybody who knows me, I'm a huge Kiss fan and a huge Sabbath fan. Van Halen, stuff like that. But like I said, we're going to talk about Alice in Chains next time, and look forward to other album reviews and artist reviews. Of course, this is all opinion, and it's worthy of your opinion, so comment below. See you next time. Rock on. Hey, just wanted to make sure I further reinforce. Look forward to the next show where we talk about the new Alice in Chains. Specifically so. We're going to start backwards on this one. We're going to talk about Duvall's era, Alice in Chains, especially these three albums. And of course, this is probably my favorite, the last one they just put out, Rainy or Fog. The Devil Put Dinosaurs here, and Black Gives Way to Blue. Those are three of my favorite new era albums of anybody in the grunge era. Love the new lineup, love the new direction. We're going to discuss that, and we're going to get into grunge era albums such as, again, Alice in Chains, Nirvana, Soundgarden, things like that, because I grew up on that stuff too. So look forward to seeing you. Come back and hang out with Hugh Hefner. Rock on.